I'm standing in the streets of Jerusalem, the old city, in fact. It was a fairly easy process to get here. It was time consuming, but it went very smoothly. It started Friday morning. We traveled to Chicago by car, then flew from O'Hare to JFK in New York City, went through customs, took a long flight, more than 10 hours, almost 11 hours to Tel Aviv, and then a bus ride for almost an hour to Jerusalem. The whole thing took about 23 hours. Our Sunday started with the incredible opportunity to worship God here in the old city of Jerusalem. This is the Lutheran Church of the Redeemer, built in the 1800s, which for Jerusalem makes it a very young church. Ironically, the Sunday we were here was the first Sunday for Martin Zimmern. He is one of the new co-pastors of the church and told me what it was like to worship God and to preach here in the heart of Jerusalem.
We do our best to remind ourselves that this is where Jesus walked and this is where he talked, and that even more important than all the stones we see around us in the walls are the living stones of the people that we are called to serve.
Obviously, Jerusalem is critically important, and not just to Christians, but to all three of the world's monotheistic religions. Behind me, you can see the Dome of the Rock, the Western or the Wailing Wall, where Muslims and Jews consider to be incredibly holy ground. And this city has been fought over and survived things that no other city in history has survived. Over these last 3,000 or 4,000 years, the turmoil has been incredible because so many people consider this such a holy place for different reasons. I had a chance recently to sit down with Bernard Sabella. He's an associate professor of sociology at Bethlehem University. He spent 11 years in the United States, but has lived most of his life in Jerusalem, in this holy place, and told me about his life here and about this city.
Jerusalem to me is a universal symbol of hopefully peace to come, of hopefully exercising faith, living faith.
We've been in Jerusalem now for about 24 hours, and obviously we've barely scratched the surface of this incredible city. Over the rest of the week, we're going to be doing a lot of traveling. We'll show you some of the great mission work done by people from Fort Wayne, helping people here in the Holy Land. It's going to be an incredible week of reports here on TV, on Facebook, on the internet, all over. Stay with us. A big thank you, too, to our sponsors who've made this trip possible, Lexus of Fort Wayne and Windows Doors and more. Without them, we wouldn't be here. So thank you to them. And again, stay with us all week for incredible reports from an unbelievable place. In Jerusalem, Curtis Smith, 21 Alive News.